when I first started reviewing backpacks on YouTube, one of my first subscribers hit me and was like, George, you need to review the Angry Lane driver pack. And I was like, what the hell is that? I never even heard of the pack before. It probably will never make it on the channel. But over time, I did some research and I was like, yep, that's a dope pack. This pack is specifically made for motorcycle riders. So this is the pack right here. It's a kind of a smaller pack. It's 15 liters. And we're gonna review the pack from the bottom to the top. What Angry Lane did is they actually paired with PackSafe to create this pack. So you'll see a lot of anti-theft type of design elements inside of this pack. Like I said before, 15 liters. Let's do the specs right now. Now this pack is 18 inches tall, it's 13 inches wide, and it only expands out to 3 inches. So like I said, a very, very small pack. It's made out of some very tough materials. This pack is made out of 840 Cordura nylon, and then inside of the pack itself, a woven mesh, metal mesh inside of the Cordura, kind of milled in between or melted in between those two elements. Hey, the pack's standing on its own, but between those two elements, they do have like a woven metal frame. So even if you take a hard fall in this pack, it should stand up and protect what's inside of it. And then if somebody tries to steal this pack and you have it locked up, they ain't going anywhere with this pack. It's got great anti-theft design inside of it. Let's go to the bottom and let's talk about it. So down here at the bottom, you do have a little pig snout, which is a leather accent. So nice leather on this bag, just sprinkled throughout, nice little leather accents. The pig snout itself, you can hook your bike light to it. And then moving up the pack, you have two larger buckles on the front of this pack. And I could see that being used for like a skateboard. So you pop and you can lay your skateboard down on this pack and then buckle it in. So motorcycle riders, skateboarders, definitely, I could definitely see a skateboarder using this, taking this to a skate park, and then you have your valuables inside, you want to lock them up, definitely could use this, and then throw your skateboard on if you want to walk away. So then you have some molly attachment points on the front of this bag. Very well done. The stitching on this bag is very high quality, and then they gave you some red accents, kind of just to accentuate the bag some, and they give you, along with this pack, a nice little lock. So this is a TSA compliant lock, and you can set your own combination to the lock. Again, with that nice leather for a little keychain attachment point. So if you want to attach your keys to the outside of the bag, you can do that, or just leave it this lock there until you want to lock up the bag. One thing that I failed to mention on the front of this pack is they include some extra lashing points. So if you want to attach like a bedroll or a jacket or something, you can do that with these extra lashing points. You just run it up through the molly, and they include this with the bag itself. What they also include on this pack is a little cell phone case, and I was able to fit in my Note 10 Plus. So a lot of the cell phone cases I see out there today are too small, so larger phones won't fit in, but this one is actually pretty good size. So I was able to fit in, like I said, my Note 10, fit in there with no problem. And it's also got that leather accents on it. It says Angry Lane, very nicely done. Metal buckles kind of holding this cell phone strap in, and you can move it around. You can actually mount it to the front or for the back of the bag, or you can mount it to the shoulder straps as well. It's got these little buttons on the shoulder straps where you can mount that cell phone case, or you could throw in like your IDs or a wallet or something, like a little minimal wallet. Definitely a great little addition that Angry Lane throwed in there. So let's move around to the side of the bag. You really don't have too much going on the side of this bag at all. No water bottle pockets on this bag. Let's flip around and check out the back panel. Got a grab handle here. Now, this is just a nylon piece of webbing, but they did a really good job in the stitching. So it's a wider piece of nylon webbing. So you get a pretty good grab, pretty good purchase on the bag itself. I like that. You know, I would have liked to seen it padded, but what they did here is respectable. Now, the shoulder straps themselves are a little thin, you know, but this is a small pack, so I can't see you really loading this pack up with a lot of different stuff and really weighing this down. This is like for your essential items when you want to carry on your bike. So the padding itself feels very good, contoured really well, and then the strap keepers on most of the straps on this bag. So if you know you're riding your bike, you don't want those straps kind of flying in the wind. That can be very annoying on a motorcycle. You do have a sternum strap. Now on a motorcycle, I would use a sternum strap just to hold the pack and the shoulder straps closer in together, so that's pretty helpful. And it has a little bungee and another strap keeper to keep the excess strap in line. Nothing else on the shoulder straps. So let's flip them backwards. Check out this back panel. So on the back panel, you got two raised section of foam and then covered mesh. Very comfortable wearing this pack. You know, this fabric, the mesh fabric, is not the regular mesh. It's just a little bit softer, so it should do well, especially being up against your clothing and stuff. And you should get some decent airflow. Now moving up the bag, you get this great branding right here. It's done in leather. It says Angry Lane and Pack Safe. I really like the leather accents they put on the pull tabs, on like the little pull tab lanyards, YKK zips, Aqua Guard zips. So if you get caught in the rain, your stuff will be protected. Definitely like this leather. It feels really good. On the top pocket right here, you have two pockets. So one in the back right here is got a rain fly built inside of the bag. So you can roll it out really quickly and throw it on this bag. So if you get caught in the rain, all of us have got caught in the rain. If you ride motorcycles, you know what I'm talking about. You get caught in the rain, and that's like the worst thing, to know that you're getting wet and your stuff is getting wet. But there, at least your stuff will be dry with this great little rain fly. It's got the Angry Lane logo right here in the front. Also on the top of this bag, you have a second pocket. So in addition to your rain fly pocket, you have this quick access pocket in the front. And all of the zipper compartments on the bag have an extra little piece of nylon there. So it gives you an extra layer of security to hold back the zippers, so it doesn't make it easy for you to unzip the zippers and get inside. So into this quick access pocket, which is, it's not the biggest quick access pocket, but it was enough to throw in maybe your keys and a couple of additional items. In there I put in my knife. This is the K-Bar Dozier right here. Nice budget knife. I think it's like 20 bucks. So, you know, if I drop it or something like that, I really don't care about it. I put in a G2 Pilot pen, my little Lumatop AA2 flashlight, and then a Sharpie. But inside you can see there's a lighter material inside of the pocket itself, making it, it's not high vis, but it makes it a little bit easier for you to see inside of the pocket. So let's unbuckle and get into this main section. So you do unbuckle on both sides of this bag, and then it's a top loading kind of backpack, bucket style. And what you'll automatically notice is this, you know, metal cord that goes all the way around the bag. So you unbuckle on the side or unbutton, and then it kind of gets a little taller, and you got this metal cord that cinches around, and then you can lock it like that. You throw your lock in between those two little connection points on the ends here, and it locks the bag in. If you want to attach it to like a street post or something like that, or attach it to your bike, definitely won't go anywhere. And the beauty of it is, once you cinch it up, no one can get their hands inside of the bag itself. Once you lock it up. So I mean, not indestructible, nothing is indestructible, but very difficult. Now, somebody comes through with some lock cutters, they can cut this cord, but they'll have to come through with those lock cutters to get inside. So you pull this open, and then you get access to your 15 liters. And like I said, this is for your essentials. So let's see what I threw in here real quick. I threw in my sunglasses, so I have my sunglasses case. I have my Sony noise canceling headphones in their case, my Peak Designs tech pouch, little umbrella for the rain that you never know is going to happen. And I also was able to stick in there my Dream Room 136 camera kit. This is a small camera kit. So if I want to, I'm taking a long ride, I want to take pictures, but I also want to have my tech and my EDC stuff with me. Throw my camera in this. So there's a lot of stuff you could fit in there. I could see you throwing in a lunch into this bag as well, and just go for the whole entire day. Now, inside of the bag, very limited organization. So you do just have this one little pocket inside. Hopefully you guys can see that. And that's an RFID blocking pocket. So if you want to throw in, like I threw in my ID wallet. This is like the Maxpedition Slim wallet. So that RFID technology doesn't allow thieves to scan your, run your scanner next to your bag or whatever, and then take off your credit card information. So that's very helpful, and I'm sure PackSafe helped a lot with developing this. So inside, if I could kind of flip it out a little bit, you can kind of make out that mesh, that exoskeleton mesh inside the bag. You can feel it throughout, and it's got these little veins kind of running throughout the bag. That's what it looks like. So the price on this bag is $250. At this point in the video, I would be like, should you buy it or should you not buy it? I think that the price is fair. You get a lot of additional attachments with the lock, the cell phone pocket with the leather branding, and then the functionality. It's like, this is kind of the only bag I've seen doing this type of security. So, can you really put a price on it? I think you can, but it's $250 too much. I think $250 is a fair price with that exoskeleton built into the inside of this pack, and knowing when you walk away from your bike or walking away from your skateboard that your stuff is going to be secure. So if I put $1,000 camera inside of this bag and I know when I come back my bag is going to be there, that's worth it to me, that $250. If I put $1,000 camera inside a JanSport and then I'm worrying about it the whole time and then it's gone when I come back, I wish I would have spent the $250 and had a lockable backpack where I would have been feeling secure and known my things would have been secure the whole time. So I think this is a buy if you need that type of functionality. Thanks for watching George Defined, guys. I got more backpacks coming up. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.